Let's go. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork you will not get anywhere else. So we do not teach you how to rise to the occasion. We teach you how to fall to your level of preparation. Week 3 now. Week 3 of the college football season. And we got, again, if you don't know, die-hard Michigan Wolverines fan over here, by the way. So, the recording. So the plan this week was to do 2 recordings for Film Session Saturday and put them on, put the full game on that channel. One of the games happened to be an NFL game, which was essentially just blocked for the public viewership. So it's only something that I'll be able to view in the back office. However, it is actually valuable. I want to bring it up because it wasn't my best work. You could see I was tired during the recording. You know, it was a long day, so I didn't have that fastball that I had, and it's important for me to self-evaluate if I'm going to be doing 3-hour records and things like that. So it's good for me to continue to look at on my end. However, it's not going to be available for public consumption at all. So saying all that, today my Michigan Wolverines will be taking on Central Michigan, looking to get back on track, to get back in the dub column. And that one should be on. That one should be able to go on the YouTube channel because it's not going to be copyright with the NFL. I think the reason because the NFL does something with YouTube TV, so it can, cause some problems from a copyright standpoint. Now, Film Session Saturday, it's not a monetized channel as it is, so it's not that big of a deal. My main channel is the one you listen to this on, where it's mostly my original content. So, all that being said, as far as today's Move Swiftly thought, I wanna take you back a couple of weeks ago at the start of the season when I was talking about how Northeast, the Northeast football coaching in general, the best coaching is in the Northeast. Because I'm saying all this because today is the debut of a coach that I'll be doing. So next week, Wintrepreneur Wednesday, I'll be doing more of a deeper dive on Coach Biff Poggi, who will be the interim head coach for Michigan this week and next week. And I want to bring him up because it kind of confirmed, it's one of those things where I want to preview what we're going to be discussing. It's just, I want to make sure we get the dub today. I want to make sure Michigan gets the dub today so he can go 1-0 as a head coach for the Michigan Wolverines. And then we could, I could kind of put certain things in the article because I know the backstory. The backstory is that he coached at a school named Gilman. So first of all, he left a ton. He left a very lucrative career. He goes and builds up a school in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, named Gilman, the Gilman School. And then he takes a position at Michigan, and then it's him and his son that takes a position at Michigan, and then he goes on to, I believe, UNC Charlotte, and then he built up St. Francis Academy again. I'll be documenting all this in the article, but what I want to do is I want to make sure we get the dub today so I can kind of really bring the story home because I know it's going to be a really rewarding one for him. And I'm bringing all this up. From the standpoint of understanding that small victories and bringing home a W, the small victories, it's important that you figure out what those small victories are, how to win your day, how to make sure your day gets won. Like, for example, today, as soon as I'm done with this, going over to a trading workshop where I'm going to be learning more about trading. Then right after that, I'm having another business meeting. And then by 12 o'clock, we're watching the Michigan game. So my Saturdays fill with just being productive and things of that nature. And that is how you win your day. You got to stack up all those days, winning those days. Next thing you know, you win in your weeks. Next thing you know, you win in your months. Next thing you know, you win in your years. And next thing you know, you're having a winning life. Right? That's what being a wintrepreneur is all about. So all that being said, go blue. Let's go get this dub, baby. Let's go get this dub. Let's get back in the win column. Norman, Oklahoma, it's in the past. You got to move on. Go get this dub today and get ourselves right, get ourselves where we need to be. All right? All that being said, main website to check out to dive deeper into all my work, makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYaMove.com. One-stop shop for all your teamwork and your self-development needs. As one Crookshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.